ngoba i-theory ine-value phela uma uyipractice. Ngaphandle kokupractice i-theory i-useless. No, knowledge is not power, they are lying. Application of knowledge is power. Ungafunda ugcine la uthanda khona. But uma ungakazi ukubambe ngesandla uthi umechanic wafundela ubumechanic but awukwazi ukuqhaqa engine awusu mechanic. Yila khona inkulumo yami khona namhlanje. Yokuthi as understand le gama elithi veteran. I-veteran akusi-pensioner, i-veteran akusi-retirement. I-veteran ithi une-experience, isipilion. Igama elithi veteran, it's an experience. And its experience itholakala kuyi-cadreship. So angeke ube yi-cadre ungakabi member. Angeke ube yi-veteran ungakabi cadre. Ngoba i-cadreship ikwenza la khona i-tile hlangana khona nomhlabathi. I-steel hlangana ne-steel se-train. Contact. Africa mayifunda uthi usobukwe senza i-contact ne-previous generation engasekho, a spiritual contact. So a cadre must be exposed to a spiritual contact. He must be exposed to a practical contact nomphakathi. A practical contact ne-technology ye-struggle esikuso ngaleso sikhathi. If it's a military struggle, you contact with weapons of struggle. Uma kuyi-contact esinayo manje, a contact with practical issues zomphakathi. Only then you can graduate to be a cadre, mawusuyi professional, mawusutrainekile in doing that job. I-training idlule ibe yi-experience ube yi-veteran. Africa National Organizer, that's why I agree with you. Ukuthi if those people abatrainekile base beba ne-experience belele khaya, lelo khaya liyofa. Okuthiwa lifile, hayi nokuthi liyofa, lisuke selifile. Ngoba ikhaya lakhiwa ngama-veterans. Parents are veterans. So why do we need cadres? We need cadres for umsebenzi weqembu. As the NEC, we have put out a clarion call. It's a strategy, it's a fence for NEC. But everyone has a duty to do in terms of the positive action campaign. In the positive action campaign is still the same one usobuke wathi it's unfolding. Other people feel ukuthi we went backwards, we lack ideas. So we are resurrecting our campaign afar. Sithi thina i-campaign ye-positive action has never died. Africa uthe Struggle was a project. And it was a project within the positive action campaign. A commitment, a positive action campaign, it says that we will not be an organization of protest. As see a protest in mhlawumbe sound wrong, mhlawumbe ukuthi aswafuna ama-march. No, as a CEO organization I'm a complaint. That's what makes us different as an organization in this country. Because as a organization I'm a complaint. Once si-operate kwi-arena yama-complaint, you must know ukuthi then you have moved yourself to the Freedom Charter boundary of the line. Angisho ukuthi singa-raise ama-grievances wethu, my friend. But I'm saying i-paradigm, i-mindset, i-positive action is about mindset first. Ukuthi we move from this to a defiance. Defiance is just not disagreeing, but it's active building. Because the PAC is anchored on the nation building program of 1949. So, the positive action campaign, we've made in the first instruction. The first instruction is the NSC, we said, go and identify all the landmarks across the country and decide which ones needs to be changed and what they should be changed to. KwaZulu-Natal was the first one. We put the 11th of September as a date of starting. We had intentionally put the same day as the Apla Day. There was no event at that time on that day, but we chose that date as a significant date so that we are aware that your experience as veteran is required again. We are going back to battle. Firstly, identify. It sounds reactionary because we are saying identify, remove statutes and all those things. But people cannot move from the known to an unknown to the unknown. People are always moved to the known to the unknown. So we are saying go and identify those. Then, Maverick, we must know processes. Go to Wamaspala and pagi paper, lokushinja. We are not only marching and say we don't want Fairwood Street, but we must take a positive action to change it. So that became a question of identity. COVID just delayed because we wanted you to run with that for a year. After a year, we change and say, which are the issues in the community that needs our attention? Do we have a drug issue that we need to tackle? Do we have a diabetes issue that we need to tackle? Do we have a land issue about which it needs to be tackled? What needs to be tackled in your area? And you take a positive action. It might require that you take people to marches, but Amachata march against themselves. DA march against itself. When you are marching, you are only mobilizing these people so that they become part of the action. But you, as a veteran, as an experienced revolutionary, we expect you to understand that you must take an action that takes these people forward. So we must understand government processes. Government Accentia Machata. It's a national institution that is being misdirected. Ituluzi lesizwe. So we need to redirect it, we need to build it. Thina sinenhlanhla yokusebenza in government institution. We are at war every day. As one thing Amachata because they want to steal and we must prevent theft. It's our obligation. We got law backing us. Whistling is a responsibility. Looking at corruption happening in front of you, it's a crime against you who's watching. Never mind the one who's doing. So we got a responsibility to build this. Africa, we must not be confused. Revolutionary and anarchy are two different ideologies. Anarchy does not want any system. Revolutionaries want a system that serves the interest of the people. They just want to destroy this system that is anti-people. So Africa, we must look if our issues that are spiritual in our area, that are social, that are economical in our own areas, and start taking positive action. Lastly, my friend, we must learn a lot from Afrikaner nationalism. It built Afpo. It buries your families today. It builds Sanlam. You have life insurance there today. So why are we crying? We are a market of everyone else. People leave Pakistan, leave China, leave everywhere to come and find the market. The African Manifesto says that was the source of our problem, the chain reaction. It's from expansion of the market. So we keep on being the expansion of the markets of everyone else. When are they gonna be our market? The PAC calls on its veterans to establish their companies, to establish cooperatives. Most of us prefer cooperatives that we work together, but some might feel that we are not matured enough yet because a cooperative needs maturity. Because one of us think ukuthi ngoba sishaya le mali igcina kungeyakhe. Sebenzela into umzodwa manje instead of ukuthi sebenzele sonke. So they might be that, but we need to control the production means of the economy. The wrestle here is wrestling the economic power, because the economic power allows you to determine self-determination. There is not self-determination without self-reliance. Once self-reliance is removed, self-determination cannot be attained. So let's be self-determinating. Let's build institution. It's not an institution until it's registered and it's auditable. Registered and auditable. Because we must move away from the orientationist plaza shops. We are building the equivalent of Sanlams. We must build the equivalent of APOPs. Why should we be buried by Asians and Europeans, where they burn each other and they bury each other being two? But for us, they make a lot of money because our accompanying celebrations are very elaborate. So they make a lot of money out of us. Why this money does not turn around here? We are choosing to be poor. There is no reason. There is no need for any government. We need ourselves. We need to make sure that we have built ourselves, each one individually. Revolution, first of all, it's about you as Sbusiso. That's the first revolution. Muslim says it nice, that the minor and the major jihad. The major jihad, it's yourself, fighting your own demons, you. Then the minor revolution or jihad is fighting everyone else. That's an attitude we must take. That as veteran, as experienced cadres who've been trained, let's implement our training and change our society. In the process, change our own lives. Israelite. Asenzi lutho ngomlomo. Asenzi lutho ngomlomo. Asenzi lutho